We've all seen the entitled, over-the-top, and downright hilarious meltdowns of male Karens who just can't handle not getting their way, whether it's an outrageous demand at a fast food drive-thru or a public freakout over something completely trivial. These guys take complaining to a whole new level. Get ready to cringe, laugh, and question humanity as we dive into the funniest male Karen meltdowns of all time. Slap. Alright, picture this. You're in the middle of a heated argument, emotions are running high, and suddenly, boom! Things take a turn no one saw coming.
Push me that way! You need to calm.
Oh my goodness. A woman, furious, glares at the man in front of her. You had no right to do that. Do you even understand what you've just done? Give me back my phone now. And then, just when you think it couldn't get any worse, I'm giving you one chance to apologize before I completely lose it. Oh, I'll apologize right after you give me my phone back. So you're refusing to apologize right after you return my phone. Wow. So you're not gonna say sorry? Fine. You just got exactly what you deserved. And then, bam! A slap echoes through the room. Did you just hit me? Oh yeah, I did. You want to act tough? You want to throw punches? Then take one back. And just when you think it's over, another voice jumps in. You dared to accuse my man of stealing, and then you put your hands on him. Oh no, you got exactly what was coming to you. But here's the twist. Suddenly they play the victim. I can't believe you think it's okay to hit a woman. Hold up, you hit me first. What did you think was gonna happen? And just like that, everything spirals out of control. Who's really in the wrong here? Old Karen. Here we have yet another classic Karen moment caught red-handed breaking airport rules, but of course, she's the real victim here.
Another example of a Karen who, when she is caught breaking airport rules, she's all too ready to be the victim.
Airport staff. Ma'am, I saw you rush through that door when you weren't supposed to. Her response? A dramatic boo-hoo and an entitled attitude to match. Excuse me? Mr. Karen. A man, let's call him Mr. Karen, went ballistic when he spotted a restaurant worker smoking right under a no-smoking sign. Keep smoking, I'm not going anywhere, he ranted. I came here for food, not a lungful of tobacco. As the worker ignored him and started walking away, Mr. Karen doubled down. Where do you think you're going? That's not fair. I'm calling the cops on you. Go ahead, the worker shot back. But that wasn't enough for Mr. Karen. He whipped out his phone and kept following. I'm watching you. You better get me off your recording. Now, watch what I'm about to do next. And just like that, another public meltdown was born. Because if everyone breaks a rule, it still doesn't make it okay. At least not in Mr. Karen's world. Man finds used Band-Aid in son's burger. Imagine ordering a burger for your kid, only to find a dirty used Band-Aid inside the wrapper. That's exactly what happened to this father, and when he confronted the restaurant staff, their response was unbelievable. Instead of addressing the issue, they denied everything, accused him of making it up, and even tried to kick him out. The frustrated dad, who called the restaurant earlier about the shocking discovery, was met with hostility. The staff had the nerve to suggest he planted the Band-Aid himself, claiming he could have bought one, dirtied it, and placed it in the burger because people go to those lengths over a $10 meal. When he demanded to see security footage proving no one in the kitchen was wearing a Band-Aid, they refused, saying only the police could access the cameras. Instead of apologizing, the manager dismissed him entirely, saying, "People like you just want free food." The man stood his ground, refusing to leave without answers, while the staff doubled down on their accusations. With Facebook Live recording everything, this showdown escalated fast. How would you react in this situation? Drunk Ken gets kicked off a plane and plays the race card? Meet Drunken Ken. Kicked off a flight for who knows what. But rest assured, he had his seatbelt on when he did it. And now, he's furious. According to him, he's a victim of racism, like it's 1955 all over again. Being held accountable for acting a fool at an airport is oppression now. But don't worry, Ken's got proof he's not racist. He has a black friend. His name is Frank. Or at least, he did. Something tells me Frank won't be answering his calls after this one. And in true meltdown fashion, Ken even managed to throw in a random rant about Trump and Mar-a-Lago. Why not? If you're going off the rails, might as well go full speed. Now Ken, let me break it down for you. This isn't 1955 racism. Do you know how I know? Because in 1955, people actually dressed up to get on a plane. If you were drunk back then, at least you had the decency to be a classy drunk. But you're just out here embarrassing yourself in cargo shorts and flip-flops, demanding the FBI intervene like you're some kind of political prisoner. And Ken, let me tell you something from a black man who gets angry at airports regularly. If I acted like you did, screaming, cursing, throwing a tantrum, I wouldn't just be standing there getting recorded. I'd be arrested before I even got to, but wait, my rights. The only reason you're getting away with this nonsense is privilege. Plain and simple. But no, in your mind, you're the real victim. The ultimate snowflake, the guy who rants about cancel culture, but throws a fit when he faces consequences. And I'm willing to bet you're also the kind of guy who's mad that the Little Mermaid is black. Ken, let me be crystal clear. This isn't racism. If it were, we'd see cops, handcuffs, and a billy club in this video. But nope, just you, flailing around, screaming about injustice while airport security lets you get away with it. So do yourself a favor, shut up, sober up, and whatever you do, leave Frank out of this. Because trust me, Frank is not your friend anymore. Racist Karen. A chaotic scene unfolded at a Southwest Airlines counter when a woman erupted in frustration, delivering a shocking outburst at an employee. "I am freaking out right now. I need help," she exclaimed, her voice filled with desperation. Tensions escalated as she insisted, "Look, I have 2 small children and a dog. My child came here for a very important surgery that he couldn't have. I need help." According to airline staff, the altercation began when they informed the woman, identified as 30-year-old Whitney Kayla Wyatt, that her bag was 5 pounds over the weight limit. Authorities say they gave her multiple verbal warnings to calm down, but she refused to comply. When officers attempted to intervene, she resisted arrest, leading to even more chaos. As a result, Wyatt was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct and resisting law enforcement. Karen, here we go again. Another day, another Karen meltdown. This time, she's losing it on a plane just before takeoff, ranting about masks and who's wearing them. Tensions are high, and it looks like she's about to get kicked off. Even the pilot steps in to handle the chaos. If you were on this flight, would you be fuming? Let's check it out. What are you doing? What are you doing? Cue the drama. She's going off. Passengers are fed up, and you can feel the secondhand embarrassment from here. There's always one, right? Let's see how this plays out. Salesman standoff. A door-to-door salesman finds himself in a tense standoff after one of his employees is accused of making an inappropriate comment to a homeowner's wife. The homeowner, standing his ground, states firmly, "My wife is inside, and she's upset about what was said." The salesman remains unfazed. "Why don't you guys just hop in your van and head out? We're fine right here, thanks," the homeowner shoots back. Sensing the situation escalating, the salesman decides to address it head-on. "Look, we're just here to clear things up. One of my guys was heckled," he explains, unwilling to back down. The homeowner isn't buying it. "You've got a guy going door-to-door making disrespectful comments," he snaps. The salesman raises an eyebrow. "What exactly did he say?" The homeowner doesn't hesitate. "When my wife told him we already had a friend who does windows, he smirked and said, 'Oh yeah? Is he as good looking as me? That's not okay.'" A smirk tugs at the salesman's lips. "You think that's funny?" the homeowner challenges. "Maybe," the salesman shrugs. "Sales is all about persuasion, getting people to like you. That's not persuasion. That's being disrespectful," the homeowner counters. "You need to talk with your employees." The salesman crosses his arms. "I don't just talk about these lines, I create them. I teach them. I love them." The homeowner, growing more frustrated, demands accountability. "Let me see your credentials." "Why should I?" the salesman scoffs. "Because training matters," the homeowner fires back. The salesman lets out a chuckle. "Go ahead, call the cops. Tell them my guy asked if your window cleaner was as handsome as him. I bet they'll have a good laugh over their donuts." The homeowner's patience wears thin. "Get in your van and leave. We're good right here, thanks," the salesman replies, his smirk unwavering. "My wife is upset," the homeowner reiterates. "That comment shook her up." "Shook up? Really?" The salesman scoffs. "I could go to any house in this neighborhood, say the same thing, and they'd laugh. That's the problem. You don't go door to door making comments like that to women," the homeowner snaps. The salesman grins, unfazed. "You want proof? Let's knock on a door right now and I'll show you how it's done." He turns to a passerby. "Were you offended? Did I hurt your feelings?" he asks with mock innocence. "Nah, I was just joking," he adds, shaking his head. "I'm a door-to-door salesman. Just a kid trying to make a living." With a final smirk, he dismisses the confrontation entirely. "Go home. Be mad at someone else trying to make an honest buck. Drink." A woman on an airplane caused a scene after being denied alcohol, launching into a racially charged rant. "You're serving them drinks, but not me," she argued with the flight crew. The flight attendant calmly responded, "Ma'am, you're disturbing the cabin. We're asking you to take your seat. We will not be serving you any alcohol." She continued to protest, insisting, "You never served me any alcohol, but you served the black people. You're discriminating against me because I'm white." Despite repeated requests to calm down, she doubled down, saying, "If you don't like white people, Black Lives Matter. White Lives Matter. It's all peace and love." In the end, she was escorted off the plane, ironically, by a black security officer. One passenger quipped, "That's how you end up on the no-fly list." Booking mistake. This is the moment a classic male Karen loses his cool over a hotel booking blunder. One that he made himself. Frustrated and flustered, he demands, "What do you expect us to do?" The receptionist, maintaining her composure, responds, "Sir, we have you booked in a king suite, which includes a king bed and a pull-out sofa." But that answer only fuels his outrage. "We have 2 kids. We can't all sleep in one ridiculous bed." Still calm, the receptionist explains, "I completely understand, sir. However, this is the reservation we received from Booking.com, and unfortunately, we are fully booked for the night." The man, now raising his voice, repeats, "So what do you expect us to do? That's my question." The receptionist presents his options. "We can either check you into the available room or cancel your reservation." His frustration boils over. "Where else are we supposed to go? You're telling me to take it or leave it?" Remaining professional, she replies, "You can check in or you can contact Booking.com for assistance, as they handled your reservation." Unwilling to accept reality, he pushes further. "Who hasn't checked in yet? What other rooms do you have?" "All rooms are reserved, sir. I can't take a room from another guest." The man scoffs, still refusing to accept responsibility. "So you expect 4 of us to sleep in that room? That's your solution?" With the patience of a saint, the receptionist calmly responds, "I'm not sure how you plan to arrange things, but this is the room you booked." At this point, another staff member steps in to defuse the situation, but the guest continues his rant. After several exhausting minutes, the receptionist makes the final call. "We'll just go ahead and cancel your reservation." Realizing he's about to be stranded, panic sets in. Then what are we supposed to do? Unbothered, the receptionist delivers the final blow. "There are plenty of hotels in the area. Maybe try another one." With one last dramatic sigh, the male Karen exits his tantrum, failing to secure him a better room, but certainly earning him a viral moment. And there you have it, the most hilarious male Karen meltdowns caught on camera. From wild tantrums to over-the-top demands, these guys took entitlement to a whole new level. Which meltdown had you laughing the hardest? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more outrageous moments.